What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse rants, no hate. So, listen, y'all. So, according to kind of Ben's people, Tank Davis turned down $15 million to fight him. Tank Davis responds with a tweet like saying something about, oh, I guess it was another deal or something like that Al forgot to tell me about or whatever. Then he's like, where's the money? Or do you see me fighting somewhere else? What he says, something like that, if you see me showing up somewhere else, meaning like going to another company, it is what it is, or something to that effect. Okay. Here's the thing about the situation with Tank. For years now, Tank will say something, he'll tweet something, then he'll take it down. And even in the tweet, he asked Al, where's the money at? So my thing is, look, man, what do you mean a conversation that Al didn't have with you? You yourself was running your mouth on Twitter with Conor Ben. So how in the fuck could you not be a part of a negotiation? When you were the one, I didn't hear it from Al Heyman first. We heard of this between you and Conor going back and forth on X, formerly known as Twitter. Okay, you guys. So now all of a sudden, once again, he's in a position where, this is an Adrian Broner, Ryan Garcia situation. Somebody reached out to you, but nobody told you. Let me explain something to you guys. Tank Davis is burying himself. If he's trying to hold out and trying to see who will wind up paying him more money, he's gonna find himself in a real lousy situation. Let's look at something, okay? Tank Davis turned down $20 million from the Haney's. So he wasn't going to take 15. But he running his mouth. What did he say out of his own mouth before in the tweet to Haney? Him and Conor Ben, they see eye to eye. They all on the same page, like it was a done deal. So now all of a sudden, he don't want to fight. So Conor made some type of comment about if you just running your mouth and don't want to fight or something, just stay at home or something with your little ankle bracelet on or whatever, right? You see what I'm telling you guys? Here's a man. Let's just look. That's 3 strikes for this motherfucker, man. Tank, you can fight. Many of us, we like what you bring to the table when you get in the ring and fight, but you're fucking yourself up right now. You're 29, and people think they're gonna be in their prime forever. You turned down $20 million. 20 to 40 million, guaranteed from the Haney's, okay? Between 20 and 40. You turn down the offer from the Saudis, okay? But then you turn around and now you turn down 15 million. Now we don't know if it was a flat fee. We don't know. Upside and all that stuff. Whatever. Different ways to split the money outside of just the 15 million. We don't know. Okay? And his worth is far more than Conor's. So I do get that if that was the case, which we don't know. But according to Tank Davis, he's in the dark about the whole conversation. He knows nothing about any phone call or any negotiation happening, even though he was the one that brought it to our attention that him and Conor were supposed to be going next. The type of attention that Tank is trying to bring to himself, what Tank needs to understand, Tank, you can still fight a meatball and get good money. Because they're already in your weight class, I wouldn't feel some kind of way, like I wouldn't look at him funny if he fought or Keyshawn Davis or Frank Martin or somebody like that. I wouldn't. And Shakur Stevenson put himself in a position with all this fake retirement shit. So they're already in his division. But Even the fact that he even entertained fighting Conor Ben, he knows Conor's not coming to 135. So why do all of that talking? Get attention to yourself. People at some point are going to start to get tired of you with these excuses, with these long, we know what happened with the 90 days and all, and you know all that, what happened with you with that, and then you haven't fought in a while. Just like they starting to get tired of Wilder, just like they starting to get tired of Tyson Fury. A lot of people have already, don't be fooled by their fanboys. Many people have already said, man, it's to both of them. Listen, let's look at the reality of it, y'all. Okay, look, Terrence Crawford, he hasn't fought since July. When was they fight? July 29th, right? So it's like 7 months now. Remember I told you guys, Terrence Crawford might find himself in a position where the only option he has out there is Errol Spence, right? Because Canelo already shot that idea down. Crawford wasn't talking about fighting Tim Tszyu. And then he shot down a fight with Jermell Charlo because of his performance against Canelo. He doesn't want to fight Jerron Boots Ennis, which is why he was stripped. The Keith Thurman fight didn't come through. And I said he may find himself in a situation where he has no choice but to fight Spence. That's his best option. Or he's going to have to do what he's trying to not do, which is fight for a smaller bag. So he's trying to fight guys like, since he's beat Spence, now I want to be in that bracket of everything everybody else fight is the biggest money. I get that. But you have too many dance partners that one don't want to fight you, the other you turned down. It might be a wrap for Jermell Charlo because we don't know what's going on with him. You know, and now you got Keith Thurman who goes to 154. You know, Tim's like, so what I'm looking at is this. If Terrence Crawford don't try to secure a fight with Jerron Ennis, if he doesn't try to secure a fight with the winner of Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman, then what exactly is Terrence Crawford sticking around for? Canelo's at 168 pounds. He has no interest in fighting Terrence Crawford. So it doesn't matter how many people think Terrence Crawford could beat Canelo. It doesn't matter who thinks Canelo could beat Crawford. If the fight's not going to happen, then it's just a conversation. That's not putting any money in his pocket. That's not doing anything to add to his legacy. So it's what I'm saying, man, you can't bullshit and waste time like that. You see, that fear of, if I lose, then I lose all of this shit. Those opportunities go away. And they get to the point where they just start pulling back. What's the purpose of waiting? Like, what are you waiting for? And that's my thing. People, but now look at what you said. All them guys is no. He turned away. Remember, Crawford turned away from Jermell because of Jermell's performance against Canelo. He wasn't bringing Tim Tszyu's name up at all. The fight between him and Keith didn't happen for whatever reason, then Keith goes up. Canelo has no interest in fighting against Crawford. Crawford doesn't want to go to 168 and fight anybody else other than Canelo. So, that being said, Jerron Ennis is right there at 147 with you. But he has no interest in fighting Jerron Ennis. So my point is, the position he's in, he's not going to make the same kind of money fighting Tim Tszyu as he would a Canelo. But now when he gets to the point where everything is just the biggest bags, to the point where I'll sacrifice being in the ring for a long time if I need to wait for that bag to come by, the type of bag I want. Look, man, you're a household name now. You're still going to make good money. Staying out of the ring is not going to help you. So now, that's what Terrence Crawford is right now. You know, instead of you tweeting, tweeting these little 140 pounders and TFimo Lopez and all of the little sarcasm and all, and yeah, Teofimo's been running his mouth calling you out. Are you willing to go down to 140? No. Is Teofimo willing to come up to 147? I don't know. But again, Jaron Boots Ennis is already there. And this is why, when I'm looking at what's going on in boxing, man, it's just gotten to the point where now, in all honesty, like boxing really truly sucks right now. And it's too many fighters for you to have just on a Saudi card whenever they have it. And then now with, the PBC, with the Amazon Prime deal, you still got Matchroom. You still got all these. Boxing, it's just not, it's no structure and no balance in boxing. It's too much of the wrong things going on. And for these guys to sit here 6-7 months go by, what do you stand out in the ring so long for? And we know that the Spence fight is not happening. So what the fuck is the holdup? You can go fight somebody else. Listen, I said what I said about that, and you see the results. You seen it come into fruition now, where he don't have the dance partner available that he wants right now. Do you want to go see him go to 154 and fight Tony Harrison or something? No. You want to see him fight nothing but the best, right? Tim Tszyu don't have to have the popularity of a Canelo, but he's that guy at 154 right now. Fight him. Fight somebody. Stay active. Fight Jaron Boots Ennis. He's already there. And I keep saying it because I wanted to sink. You don't have to go, and all this, but Jaron this, but Jaron that. No, stop it. He fought Stanionis, man. And there's other people that he's fought that's not as good as none of them. I mean, who has he beaten that you can say, oh, that dude is actually better than Jaron Boots Ennis? No, you can have your opinions, but this is how you prove yourself over and over. Jaron Boots Ennis is a serious threat. I don't care about all the talk about I'll beat him easy, I'll do that. Okay, no, don't tell us, show us. And you see where it is. You seeing what's going on. 7 months. You don't hear him talking about nobody. That's actually what you keep talking about. This guy, I want to fight this guy, this guy that. Who are you going to actually fight? When is your next fight? Do you fight late this year? Early this year? The middle? When? What's going on? So that being said, y'all, Crawford is letting his momentum slow down. It's already done slowed down because we just keep hearing talk, but what's going on? How long can you live off of this Errol Spence win? You got to get back in there and show and prove, man. Hey, that was the Spence fight. I came, I seen, I conquered. On to the next one. Simple. Tank Davis wasting time playing these fucking mind games. If you and Conor Ben were on the same page, well, you're not now. So with all this just talk to get attention to himself while he's inactive, and he really has no intentions on fighting Conor Ben, I don't even care for that fight. But he has no intentions on fighting him. So he turns him down. I told you, that's strike 3. Strike 2 was turning down the Saudis. Y'all better have 2 Ferraris outside. Like, damn, the ego of this dude, man. You're going to need 2 cars because your ego, you have to split them in half and put your ego in both cars because, man, you have a big head, Mr. I'm a Muslim now. And the first strike, man, is when he was, I mean, now, if you really want to get technical, it's more than 3 strikes, okay? But I'm just saying, like, back-to-back recently, yeah, and the first one was turning down the fucking, 20 to 40, between 20 and 40 guaranteed money with the Haneys. So, I mean, why did you become a boxer? Just to make the money? You got some money, and you got the popularity. There's still so much more money to make, so much more work to be done, so much more of your legacy to build. But now it's all about, let me just talk shit on social media. Say shit like, send the contract, knowing damn well I'm not going to fight that person. This shit's getting old, man. And this is what boxing doesn't need. Talk to me in the comment section. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings 8 other people. And I will catch y'all on the next video.